Imam Fode Drame is one of the most knowledgeable scholars I've ever sat with, and I've had the blessing of sitting at the feet of many, many great scholars over the past 20 plus years. And he represents a 1100-year tradition of Islamic scholarship, healing, education, and institution building from the Jahanke people of West Africa. And he really is the embodiment of this tremendous force that was the means for spreading literacy across Africa, for producing some of Africa's greatest cities and towns of learning, for educating thousands, tens of thousands of men, women, and children in the traditional sciences. And Imam Fode is not just a traditional scholar, he's also a student of linguistics. He knows 10 different languages. He's also a scholar who knows the science of the soul. And his approach to the purification of the soul, his approach to Islam is based on a deep, deep, deep understanding of the Quran, and using the logic, the language, the internal system of the Quran to cultivate faith and to cultivate healing for people, to address trauma. There's a lot of talk about trauma in our world today, and pain and suffering and emotions. Imam Fode brings all of that into his teaching with a very unique perspective. On top of that, I love him as a historian as well. His knowledge not only of Islamic history but of African history and world history is encyclopedic. And just from so many levels, he satisfies anyone who's coming to learn, whether your interest is intellectual or spiritual or religious. Imam Fode is a well-rounded, well-read, holistic scholar that's grounded in the Quran. And anyone I've seen who's studied with him, they always walk away loving the Quran. So this class where he's going to be teaching Surah Yasin, the heart of the Quran, it's narrated that the Prophet ﷺ said everything has a heart, and the heart of the Quran is Yasin. So you have this incredible scholar, the like of whom I've never seen before, who's going to be teaching tafsir, not from something that he's read. A lot of tafsir we have today is a scholar telling you what other scholars have said. Imam Fode is one of the most original thinkers I've ever met. And his tafsir of the Quran is based on his own original research. It's based on his own original inspirations, always sound and taught with incredible love and care to everyone in the audience, no matter what your level is. Whether you're a beginner who doesn't know one letter of Arabic, you can't tell the difference between Alif and Ba, or you're someone who spent many decades studying traditional sciences, you will learn something new that will make a difference in your life, inshallah.